and its properties. So what is a triangle? So triangle is a closed curve which is made up of three lines, AB, BC and CA. Okay, it is enclosed, means it is closed. From point A it starts and it reaches B, then from B it goes to C, and then C is connected to A. So finally it starts from A and ends at A. So it is a closed curve. So triangle is defined as a simple closed curve which has three line segments. Okay, and there are three corners of this triangle, A, B and C. Okay, these are called vertices. Okay, vertices, see the spelling here, V-E-R-T-I-C-E-S. Okay, so A is a vertex, B is a vertex, C is a vertex. So plural of vertex is vertices. So A and B and C are vertices of this triangle. And what are the line segments of this triangle? AB is a line segment, BC is a line segment and CA is a line segment. So it is written here. Sides AB, BC, CA. Angles, angle BAC. Angle BAC means this angle. If it is saying angle BAC, that means angle starts from B, then it goes to A, then C, means this angle. Angle BAC is this angle. Okay, angle ABC. Angle ABC is this angle. Angle starts from A, comes to B, then goes to C. So angle ABC is this angle, angle B. So you can identify the center, whichever name is at the center, is that is the angle. BAC means angle A, ABC means angle B. Okay, and BCA is angle C. So BCA is this angle. Okay, BCA is this angle. When vertices are A, B and C. A, B and C are vertices of this triangle. So next is the opposite side to the vertex A is BC. Okay, this is, you can see and find out. See, opposite side of vertex A. Vertex A is here. So opposite side is line segment BC. Okay, the side of the triangle BC. Opposite side of B is AC. Opposite side of C is AB. Okay, so it says that. So can you name the angle opposite to side AB? Opposite to side AB is angle C. Angle C is opposite to side AB. So this is simple and self-explanatory. So now see three types of triangles: scalene, isosceles and equilateral triangle. Let me tell you what are these. So a scalene triangle, a triangle like above, okay, here on, see, whose all sides are of different length or all sides are unequal, is a scalene triangle. All sides are unequal, all angles are also different. It is a scalene triangle. So now what is isosceles triangle? So isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. Okay, two sides are equal and one side can be of bigger or smaller length. Okay, so these two sides are equal and this is unequal. So it is isosceles. And if two sides are equal, two angles will also be equal. So for an isosceles triangle, two sides and two angles are equal. Then third type of triangle is equilateral triangle. So in equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. This is a triangle which I am drawing now with all sides are equal. So if all sides are equal, all angles will also be equal. So and if all angles are equal, angle will be 60 degree only. Because sum of angle of a triangle is 180 degree. This is equal to this is equal to this. So 60 plus 60 plus 60 is 180 degree. It will come later on. Okay, just now you know sum of all angles is equal to of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Now we have done a scalene. This is a scalene where all sides are of different length, isosceles. Two sides are of same length, so two angles are also of same angle, and equilateral, three sides are equal and three angles are also equal. So first point is done. Second point is based on angles. Now these were the based on sides, type of triangle based on sides. Now types of triangle based on angle. Okay, so acute angle triangle. So see this first one. First one is acute angle triangle because it is acute angle. Acute angle is something where the angle length is less than 90 degree. That is acute angle. Okay, so this is less than 90 degree. It is acute angle triangle. And obtuse angle triangle will be like this. Okay, this is obtuse angle triangle. So one angle will be definitely less than 90 degree, but the one of the angle will be more than two angle will be less than 90 degree. Okay, but one angle will be more than 90 degree. See, listen again. Two angles will be less than 90 degree, but one angle will be more than 90 degree. So in obtuse angle triangle, one of the angle of the triangle will be more than 90 degree. So it is definitely more than 90 degree because 90 degree is something here and it is more than that. Okay. So in obtuse angle triangle, one angle of the triangle will be more than 90 degree. And in a right angle triangle, one of the angle will be of 90 degree. Okay. Like this. So this one angle is 90 degree. See again, in acute angle triangle, okay, the angles will be 90 degree or less. In obtuse angle, one angle will be more than 90 degree. And in right angle triangle, one angle will be equal to 90 degree. Okay. So this covers acute angle, obtuse angle and right angle. Okay. In acute angle, it is all three angles less than 90 degree, obtuse one angle more than 90 degree, and right angle triangle one angle will be equal to 90 degree. So it is saying that you can do some paper activity or draw on the paper different angles and measure them. Okay, compare your models with those of your friend. Okay, different types of triangle you can cut and see. This, so then it comes side opposite to vertex Q. Okay, it is trying to say what is the side opposite to PQR. So you have to draw and check it. I will show you here itself. Side opposite to vertex A is BC. Side opposite to vertex B is AC. Side opposite to vertex C is AB. So it is which type of triangle? It is acute angle triangle. Okay. Based upon angle, it is acute angle triangle. Based upon side, it is scalene triangle. All sides are of different length. So scalene triangle. And all angles are also different. So acute angle triangle. Different and also less than 90 degree. So acute angle triangle. And second one, it is 8, 6 and 10. So it is again a scalene because all sides are of different length, and angle wise it is right angle triangle. And this one 7, 7. So two sides are equal. So it is isosceles triangle based on side. Okay, but it is more than 90 degree. So it is obtuse angle triangle. This one 5.2, 5.2, 5.2. All sides are equal. So equilateral triangle based on sides. And based on angle, it is less than 90, less than 90, less than 90. So acute angle triangle. All three angles are less than 90. So acute angle triangle. It is again 3, 3, 7. So isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Third is of different length. So isosceles triangle. And one angle is more than 90. So it is obtuse angle triangle. Okay. Now it is PQR. So 6 and 6. So it is isosceles triangle. Okay. And one angle is 90 degrees. So it is right angled triangle. Or median of a triangle. Median of a triangle means the point which cut a side of a triangle, okay, here is a median. So AD is a median, A to D. Okay, read the definition. Given a line segment, you know how to find its perpendicular bisector by folding paper. Cut out a triangle ABC from a piece of paper. Consider any of these sides, say BC, the paper folding. Locate the perpendicular bisector of BC. The folded crease meets BC at D. If you will fold it from B to C, midpoint you will get. Okay. By folding paper, locate the perpendicular bisector. The folded crease meets BC at D. Its midpoint join AD. So AD. Okay. So the line segment AD joining the midpoint BC to its opposite vertex A is called the median of a triangle. Okay. So the line, I say, from vertex A to the midpoint D is called a median of this triangle. Okay. Where it meets D, which is D is a point which is equidistant from B and C, means BD is equal to DC, and joining a line from A to D give us the median of the triangle. Okay, so there are two more medians of this triangle. Midpoint of AB also, when joined to C, it will give a median. Okay, say it's CE, and a median on AC joined from B, say it F. Okay, or E here, F here, anything you can name it, or M, N, O, any name you can give. Usually O is given here at the center. Okay, so this is the median. Triangle will have three medians. A median connects the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. Here is the definition. Median connects the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of its opposite side. Now, how many medians can a triangle have? 3. Okay. Does the median lie wholly in the interior of the triangle? If you think that this is not true, draw a figure to show such a case. Medians are always the midpoint of the side, so it will always be within the triangle. Okay, it will always be within the triangle because it is the midpoint of the side. Any triangle, this triangle of yours, it will be joining this and this, this and this, this and this. So it will be always within the triangle. So what is altitude of a triangle? Altitude is the height. Altitude means height. Height of a triangle is the perpendicular distance from one of its base. Okay, triangle can have any of the three bases. This is a base. If we turn it, this can also be a base. We put down AC, then this will also become a base. So from either side, or from any one side, the perpendicular drawn that meets the opposite vertex. Okay, that length is the height. So see the definition made. Make a triangle shaped cardboard ABC, placed it upright on a table. How tall is the triangle? The height is the distance from vertex A to the base BC. The distance, minimum distance, okay, that is the perpendicular from BC. That will be the minimum distance. If you will tilt it, you will get more distance. So this gives the distance from AC and from point D. Call it point D. If we mark it D here, it will be D. So it is shown L. So let it be L. So this line, the shortest distance from A to BC, is the altitude of the triangle. From A to BC, you can think of many line segments. Which among them will represent its height? The height is given by the line segment that starts from A, comes straight down to BC, and it's perpendicular to BC. So line AL will be perpendicular to BC. Okay, so this AL is the altitude of the triangle. And altitude has one end point at a vertex of the triangle and the other on the line containing the opposite side through each vertex, and altitude can be drawn. So from each side altitude can be drawn. I said any of the side can be made as a base, so altitude can be drawn from any of the side of the triangle or any of the vertex of the triangle. How many altitudes can a triangle have? 3 altitudes. Okay. Draw rough sketches of altitude from A to BC for the following triangle. So you have to draw it in your copy. Draw it. Okay. So to draw the altitude, you have to mark 90-degree line which will pass through the opposite side. Okay. Which will pass through the vertex. 90-degree on the base. Okay. It is already altitude. So AC is the altitude. From A to BC, so it is already there. From A to BC, here it is. From A to BC, 90 degrees. So this have to be extended like this, and altitude will be like this. Okay. So this will be the altitude from A to BC. Exterior angle of a triangle and its property. So do this. What is exterior angle? Exterior angle of a triangle is the angle when the line is extended is formed. Okay, on any side of the triangle. This line is extended and the outside angle on it from the other side is exterior angle. This one will be interior angle. Okay, this is exterior angle. To draw a triangle, it is showing how we can draw that. To draw a triangle ABC and produce one of its sides, say BC as shown in figure 6.7. Observe the angle ACD formed at the point C. The angle lies in the exterior of triangle ABC. This angle lies outside the triangle ABC. Okay, we call it an exterior angle of the triangle ABC formed at vertex C. Okay, so at vertex C, this is exterior angle. Name of the angle is angle ACD. Okay. Clearly BCA is an adjacent angle to ACD. This angle is adjacent to this angle. Okay. Adjacent is from the side to side angle. This one is adjacent to this angle. The remaining two angles of the triangle, namely angle A and angle B, are called the two interior opposite angles. These two angles, angle A and angle B, are interior angle. Okay, opposite angle. Now the two remote interior angles of angle C. Now cut out or make trace copies of angle A and angle B and place them adjacent to each other as shown in figure 6.8. Okay, so take out angle A and take out angle B and put side by side here. Okay, so this A will be equal to this B will be equal to this. Okay, so this means the exterior angle C is equal to angle A plus angle B. This is showing that. Now it will be clear here. Okay, do these two pieces together entirely cover ACD, angle ACD? Yes. Okay, so you can say angle C is equal to its exterior angle ACD. Exterior angle ACD is equal to angle A plus angle B. Okay. As done earlier, draw a triangle ABC and form an exterior angle ACD. Now take a protractor and measure angle ACD, angle A and angle B. Find the sum angle A plus angle B and compare it with the measure of angle ACD. Do you observe that angle ACD is equal or nearly equal if there is an error in the measurement to angle A plus angle B. So exterior angle ACD will be equal to interior angle A plus interior angle B. So you can also verify if you know the property sum of the angle of triangle is 180 degree. Okay. So angle this plus angle this plus angle this will be equal to 180 degree. So if this is given, then this plus C will be equal to 180 degree. Okay. So this angle C will always be equal to angle A plus angle B. Okay. exterior angle C will be equal to angle A plus angle B, because interior angle C anyway will add up to make it 180 degree. So that is the case. You may repeat the two activities as mentioned by drawing some more triangles along with their exterior angles. Every time you will find that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two interior opposite angles. Every time it is the same thing. Exterior angle, whatever angle it is, exterior angle will be always equal to sum of the opposite interior angle, okay, or interior opposite angles. Okay. So this is done. Now example 1 you can do. Think, discuss and write, we can also do this. Okay. Exterior angles can be formed for a triangle in many ways. 3 of them are shown here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Many ways it can be formed. If you extend this will be exterior, like here. If you extend this will become exterior. Or if you extend this is exterior. But the property will remain same. This angle will be equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay. This will always be true. Now there are 3 more ways of getting exterior angles. Try to produce those rough sketches. Now there are more ways to produce exterior angle. You have to draw it in your copy. So any one line you extend, you will get the exterior angle. Are the exterior angles formed at each vertex of a triangle equal? No. Each vertex exterior angles will be different. What can you say about the sum of an exterior angle of a triangle and its adjacent interior angle? So exterior angle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. Example 1. Do this. Find angle X in figure 6.11. You have to do this. Okay. What can you say about each of the interior opposite angles? When the exterior angle is a right angle. Okay. If exterior angle is a right angle, then sum of the interior opposite angles are is 90 degree. Okay. If exterior angle is 90 degree. Okay, this is exterior angle. Exterior angle is 90 degree. The sum of these two angles will also be 90 degree. Okay. An obtuse angle. If it is a obtuse angle like this, okay, then this will be acute angle. Okay, and if it is acute angle, okay, acute angle, then also it will be acute angle. Okay. Or these two sum will be more than 90 degree. This plus this will be more than 90 degree, and this plus this will be less than 90 degree. It is asking that. So if it is a 90 degree, sum of these two angles is 90 degree. Okay. If it is obtuse angle, sum of these two angles will be more than 90 degree. Okay. If it is acute angle, then this will be less than 90 degree. Understood? So as for example, we have this one as obtuse. So if this is obtuse angle, then sum of this is more than 90 degree. Sum of 1 and 2 opposite interior angle is more than 90 degree. See, it is 120. Okay, it is saying that. So this is how you can draw and check your answers. Can the exterior angle of a triangle be a straight line? It can never be a straight line, because exterior angle, if it is a straight line, there will be no triangle only. So if any triangle is formed, it has to be meet some angle from the point, so from any point. Say it has to be from any point, okay, means at some angle going or intersecting that point on the line. So no, this answer is no. Okay. Now exercise 6.2 is here. Before that, try these. An exterior angle of a triangle of a measure 70 degree. Oh, it is not drawn here. Okay. Exterior angle of a triangle is of measure 70 degree and one of its interior opposite angle is of measure 25. Okay, find the measure of the other interior opposite angle. So one is 70 is given, second is 25 is given, so third is not given, so let it be x. So x will be equal to 70 minus 25. Okay, 70 minus 25 is 45. Okay, so x will be 45. So other angle will be 45. The two interior opposite angles of an exterior angle of a triangle are 60 degree, okay, and 80 degree. So interior opposite angles are given of exterior angle 60 and 80. 60 and 80 are given. So what is the exterior angle? Exterior angle will be equal to 60 plus 80, 140 degree. 140 degree.